In this battle, we're taking on Super Miguel 09PL. And somehow, despite him he literally has a dark gym badge, somehow he has his full setup. Maybe he traded all the way up there, but that is crazy. So, to counter this, how are we going to start? I feel like Wicked Wall makes sense. Not really, though, but, we're going to go for it anyways because I don't really see it going too wrong unless he goes into, because the electric... Okay, this is actually one of the things I did not want to have to switch into. So I fought this in the previous match, and, at some point I remember, Fly... It did a lot of damage, a lot more than I expected, and even Draco Meteor would do crazy damage. Although, I could wall switch into something else, because not much really wants to switch into this. Especially with the Mega. Okay, so it might not be a Mega, but it's still going to be able to do some good damage there with a Stab Dragon Pulse. I'm sorry if I start pronouncing things wrong. It's 11 o'clock in the night. And I'm going to say, actually, I don't know if I will be able to upload for a bit. I might actually be gone for a month because I'm going out of town to some sort of school, so I might actually try taking my computer with me. It's like a PC though, so it's not gonna be that easy. But if I can make it happen, then I'll be able to keep uploading. But we'll find out. So anyways, on the Rayquaza, actually I like the idea of going into Gallade because I do have that triple axle. Now one downside, of course, is gonna be that we are using the Gen 6 speed. So let's just see what that is at base. Forgot. It's 80. That's terrible. Because it gets a huge increase. It gets to 110 once it Mega Evolves. So I might actually just get greedy here and try and sweep. It's not the optimal play by any means, but I'm kind of feeling like going for that, especially if this is not a Mega, because then my triple axle will actually hit. And last time I checked, this guy didn't have a full, setup of actually fast Pokemon. I know he has a Ho-Oh, which probably could, get in the way of this. But other than that, I saw a Swampert, I saw a Hoopa, I saw this Rayquaza. I might have forgotten if he had something actually fast, but I'm not too worried because I think, okay, he has extreme speed. That does nothing, so we're good. I think he was expecting me to outspeed and KO right there, so that was definitely a productive play. I want to go for the, do I need to go for it? I'm going to go for triple axle. It does have that 90% accuracy, so it could actually cost us, but I think it's going to be alright. Yeah. That instantly killed the Rayquaza. Not a surprise though, since it's 4 times super effective, but I do like what I see. This is definitely quite a nice looking shiny. I don't really like what's going on over here in the torso area for Gallade, but I like the rest of the design. It looks really, really good if you ask me. Especially I like Mega Gardevoir shiny, but I like this one quite a bit more. Okay, so the Ninetails comes out, and I don't know if you outspeed this or not. I think a Zen Headbutt should suffice. Maybe a close combat to be safe. So we're not really living anything after this. Wait, why did I do that? That was dumb. Okay, he does outspeed. So I forgot he was partly fairy type. So that would have not been a good play. But, we're fine because he outspeeds us. So he must be base 115 if I had to make a guess. Maybe something in that area. I probably looked it up at some point, but I forgot. And I don't feel like looking it up again. So, that's going to be that. So on this, actually, I don't really have much that like switching into it. I'm thinking about Mantine. He might have Freeze Dry though. That would be really bad for us. I'm gonna bank on him not having it though, so I'm gonna go for the Scald. He probably doesn't. I don't think Ninetails typically runs that, at least in this generation. Maybe he doesn't even learn it. I don't really know, so I haven't used Ninetails myself. Maybe one day I will, but this does not seem to be the Snow Warning one, so it's not hidden ability. I'm pretty sure that's hidden ability, so I don't know what ability it normally gets. Okay, Dazzling Gleam comes out, does no damage at all, so this Scald here should be pretty good. Fortunately, we don't get the burn. That would have been nice. I'm going to go for it again. We're not going to outspeed, so there's no point going for Air Slash here over Scald. Scald just, I think, does more damage overall. It has a chance of getting the burn too, so it's just more valuable in this, sequence right here. Okay, he withdraws into what though? Salamence. A burn here would be really nice because I don't really think he's too threatening with his special attack stats, so getting his physical attack down would help. We don't get it though, but all you can really do here is Dragon Dance, and we do have Haze, so I'm not too worried about switching out. His return will do quite a lot of damage, but it's not really a great matchup for Salamence because of my burn chance with Scald. So I can just keep fishing for it and I'll be alright. And if he Dragon Dances, I'll just go for Haze. Okay, Fly is definitely crazy. I'm not too worried though. I shouldn't do too much damage. Even though this Mantine is more opted to be a special defensive tank. It should still be pretty fine. Okay, that was actually not fine. But I hope you get the burn here to make up. That would be really helpful. Okay, there we go. We needed that. So now we basically beat Salamence in a 1v1. I mean, it might have Roost, but I mean, it can't do much against Mantine. So I can always just reliably use this, especially since I have Haze. That burn did matter quite a lot, so I'm glad we got it, because if we didn't, yeah, we would be in quite a bit of trouble. We wouldn't be able to really tank its hits too well. And I probably will switch out here, actually. I don't see the point of staying in. Actually, I mean, I could stay in and play it patiently, but I'm kind of getting bored of this, low-key. I kind of want some action. Okay, he withdraws. It's too bad we lost Gallade, because that's kind of like, you know, the best way to actually get things going on this team. So it does suck. Alright, I'm not sure what he's going to do with this Swampert here. I don't think he's going to go for a ground type attack. Well, yeah, no, but neither would he go for a water type attack, so it doesn't make sense. It's going to second go into Wicked Wall if I could bait him into going for a ground type attack so I can get a free switch in, but I doubt he's actually going to do that, so maybe I should just go for Scald and go for another burn. It's probably the best play here. He's going to go for Scald himself, but we do have water absorb, so we're totally a-okay. This Scald has a chance of getting a burn, so okay, and it does a lot of damage too. That's crazy. That's one weak Swampert right there. He has recover, unfortunately, but I mean, a burn would be really nice against this. Okay, no, it's not. It's not gonna happen. Maybe Wicked Wall comes in and just energy balls, or even Dusknoir just to get the confirmed burn. I don't know what's the right play here. Probably Wicked Wall, to be honest. If I want to get things going quickly, I mean, I could just stay in. There's no consequence of that. But like I said, I'm kind of getting bored, and I want to see action. So I'm gonna make this play here. I actually could go for the Roost. Maybe he's gonna get pressured out. It's alright if he switches out. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have gone for the recover here, because I mean that way I could actually keep Wicked Wall in the game, because I mean it's not gonna live after this, so you know that is a compromise I had to make there, but I think it's alright. I'm not too concerned. Yeah, Ho-Oh comes out now. I don't think I would be taking a hit from this though normally. I probably will keep it alive as a sacrifice, because I do have Mantine here. Actually, I don't feel like doing that though. I mean, I don't know. I probably should go into Mantine. It's gonna be a horrible battle here, because he probably has Rooster recover. So you know it's gonna be hard to take this down, especially with the special defense stat. I am sorry for my you know, what would be the word? I think it's just my stuttering and everything. It's just like I said, it's late at the night. It's 11 o'clock right now. I gotta wake up early tomorrow, so you know my speech is not coming out normally. All right, so the Hoopa comes in. The burn would be pretty good here, because that could neutralize some of the damage he can do. Fortunately, we don't get it though, but it's alright, because I do have Krookodile here, which should switch in pretty easily, because I doubt he's going to go for a fighting type attack on Mantine. So I think I'm going to get some value out of this, because now I can actually launch off a pretty good attack on the Hoopa. Okay, Shadow Ball comes out. Shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah. And I'm tempted to go for a Pursuit, predicting the switch, but I'm probably going to go for Knockoff, because I think I'm going to get more value out of that. Yeah. If it's Ho-Oh at least. Okay, Ninetails comes out, so I shouldn't have gone for the Earthquake. I don't know how much damage that did though. Oh, he has a Choice Scarf, so that's why he outsped. Wait, was that a bad play? Okay, no it wasn't, because I saw how much damage the knockoff did, so I was thinking it probably should finish the job. But you know, it luckily was, you know, actually good enough for that. So actually I feel like going for a knockoff here. I could just Stone Edge later. Do I need this though? So he has Ho-Oh, he has Hoopa. I think, yeah, I actually don't know. I probably should not go for the knockoff here. I don't think that's actually the best play, because a burn is likely, and that would kind of shut this down. Probably going to Dusknoir actually, so I do kind of feel like using it right now. And I don't know if I explained this already, but this Dusknoir was a viewer requested Pokemon, and I decided it would be a good replacement, because it's a ghost type that is tanky. So I figured that, you know, since I wasn't really liking what Houndstone was doing, I think it's probably bugged, which is why it didn't really perform too well. I figured that this would actually make a good replacement. Now, of course, I do got to get Pain Split on this later on, but you know, right now it's gonna be alright. That does a lot of damage though, which is crazy, and we do nothing with our Poltergeist, so that is kind of sad. I think I'm gonna go for Destiny's Bond if he goes for Fly again. Oh, Overheat. Okay, that's crazy. So Destiny's Bond has been fired off. I think I'm just gonna spam it, to be honest. So now we've kind of got it going. Okay, he recovers. That's just annoying. Can't do much about it though. Probably just bringing Krookodile to revenge kill after this. Maybe he'll attack. Okay, that's good. Ho is gonna go down now. So we do get good value out of Dusknoir and Destiny's Bond. It really does no damage though. Like, that is kind of disappointing. I mean, I know that this Pokemon is completely overshadowed by its pre-evolution. I think that's Dusknoir because of the Eviolite. But I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Maybe it's because I have no attack investment though. So it is just base 100, and this is more of a defensive set. But even with these, you know, defensive stats, it really isn't as good as you would think. To have max HP, and you know, I have pretty good investment in both defenses, and it just doesn't take hits too well. It's more so of an attacker probably. Alright, well now Krookodile probably makes sense, because I have a good amount of moves to use. If he goes into Hoopa, he already revealed that it just makes sense. And I don't remember what his last Pokemon is, so I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here. It could actually one-shot, because Hoopa isn't known for its defense stat. I think it's like base 60. So there is that probability, and we do get it. It is a one-shot right there. So let's see what his last Pokemon is. And if it's something that does not resist Earthquake, I think we win this game, because I don't really see it one-shotting Krookodile. It's unlikely, to say the least. We'll find out though. He is taking his time. Oh, he leaves the game. That's annoying on the last Pokemon, but you know, it's alright. That's GG right there.